Hello everybody, welcome to the dojo. In today's video we have a really cool package to get into, and this video is going to be something really cool that I don't normally do, and you're going to see in a minute, hopefully, if everything fits up perfectly. But I'm really excited because this is the type of video that I don't normally do. I normally just focus on martial arts and fitness and nutrition, stuff like that. But this is going to be a type of video that's going to kind of bridge two different worlds, because I do get, here's that, it says Upknife. That's pretty cool, actually. Nice little sticker. I do get a lot of comments talking about firearms and that, you know, why train a sword or why punch a punching bag if all you got to do is just pull out your pistol, and you don't have to worry about nutrition, don't have to worry about training, don't have to worry about technique, don't have to worry about discipline. Just buy a firearm, carry it with you every day. And I get a lot of comments. I get thousands of comments. I read every comment, actually. I'm just, this is it. I run all of Vegan Jutsu, so I see all the comments. And surprisingly, YouTube doesn't show me all the comments. So if I get a really negative comment, or even if the AI or the algorithm thinks it's a negative comment, it won't show it to me on my notifications. But then when I go to the videos and scroll through the comments, I'll see comments that I missed. So don't think I'm dodging comments. It's just that YouTube doesn't show me all of them. And I do get, like, some days I'll get like thousands of comments. That's a really nice business card. So today's video is brought to you by Upknife. Can't see it, but it's a really nice business card. And yeah, this product is going to kind of bridge two worlds, firearms and the jutsu, because I do still think that even though in the modern technology of today's age, you should still train jutsu, still take care of yourself, build your strength, build your speed. I'm not saying I'm the biggest or the fastest or the strongest guy, but in fact, I'm not that tall and I don't weigh that much and I'm not that strong. That's why it's important for me to train and to discipline my lifestyle so that I can have every advantage that I can get. Wow, that's really nice. I'm afraid to push the button. I'm gonna come up to you guys to show you this button right here. All right, check this out. There's a button here. Now, right now, I don't know what. Okay, so the button. I'll put it by the mic. Do you guys hear that? The button makes a sound when you shake it. Okay, anyways. So, but I was shaking it to see if the blade came out. To see if this, if you don't know, this is some type of a blade right here, right? And it's not necessarily sharp. It is kind of pointy. I mean, I guess just in this configuration like here, it's pretty nice, actually. Kind of want to, anyways, let's push the button, see what happens. So I push the button, nothing. Ooh. So it's not spring loaded or anything like that. You just push the button. Does it fall out? No. You have to slide it. So I thought maybe if you push the button, it might drop straight down. That's not the case. You actually have to slide it down even when it's look, if I let go, nothing. Oh, so you can, like, ooh, so you can flick it. Okay, hold on. Let's just look at the length of this thing right here. Pretty nice. Oh, shoot. It's sharp as hell. Oh, are we bleeding? Hey, so I'm not bleeding. Thankfully, the iron skin jutsu is working, but I pricked myself hard enough that I had to take a double look at it. Holy bajutsus. So this thing's sharp as heck. Be very careful. It's called the UPK D4. And I'm actually can't believe that it didn't cut me before. I was actually just stabbing this into my hand in the closed position, and it didn't cut me. And so I let my guard down. Be very careful if you get one of these, and just know it's not a toy. This thing's razor sharp. Let me get it out there and see if I can just, whoo! Is it locked? Okay, let me do a double check real quick. So these areas aren't sharpened, but that tip, boys, that tip is sharp. It gave me a prick somewhere here. I thought I might have a really viral video, but nope. So anyways, and then here's this it has these attachments here because this is in fact a bayonet. That's what I mean. It brings two worlds together because I love knives and guns are firearms, however you want to call them. Guns are just, they're so-so for me. They're not, you know, they haven't made one yet that is 100%, 1 billion% reliable. So I would, you know, I value them. I do value them. They have their place. That's fun. You know, since it is sharp, I bet you this thing would throw pretty good. Should we just give it a throw? Should we just give it a quick throw? Oh, it bounced right out. Let me see if I gotta throw it a little bit harder. Can you guys see? Let me see. Let me show you guys. Oh, it bounced right out. Let me show you one more time. Maybe I'm not throwing it hard enough. Nope, it bounced right out. Let's give it a throw real quick, see if it sticks. Nope. And you guys, I'm hitting it on the tip. I'm hitting it perfectly on the tip each time. My jutsu don't fail. I think it's really light, so I think I'm not throwing it hard enough. And I'm pretty far, I'm around the 8 foot, that was from 8 feet range, throwing from seated position. But no, it didn't stick. I think I'd have to stand up and I'd really have to heft it to stick it, but at least we know it's durable. Let's see. Yeah, it's still in good condition, and at least we know it's durable. Now, in the next coming days, I'm gonna post to my shorts sticking it because now I have to stick it. Oh, and it's locked. All right, anyways, so, okay, that's interesting. There's these bolts here. Oh, okay, so that explains it. This is where they have that's where the screws screw into the frame piece. And then on the other side, you can see that's where the locking mechanism is, right there. And then there's an equal locking mechanism to close it, right there. But anyways, now that we got the knife out of the way, and it really is only a poker. I could see how in your hand, you might get a good thrust on it. Definitely don't throw it. And you know, I never would use this as a throwing knife. I just wanted to see if it would because it was so sharp. I was almost certain it would stick, but I think it was user error. I wasn't throwing it hard enough. You really got to use all of your soul when you throw something. And I'm too new to this particular knife and its weight. You can see it's fully skeletonized, weighed almost nothing. Now let's get into the second half, and that's firearms and kind of like a philosophy. All right, so the reason why I got this knife in particular is because of, it's not that I dislike firearms, I just don't put them as my primary form of training. And the reason why I say that is because a firearm only uses one finger. Sure, there's techniques to using it and manipulating it, but it really only uses one finger to operate it. It's very intuitive. Whereas any type of a jiu-jitsu or any type of a striking combat or any type of sword or katana or any type of knife training, it takes a lot more skill, and I just think it builds a more complete body instead of just a strong finger. See, so I don't do it just for the skill, I do it also for the enjoyment of building a strong body. But with this right here, with this bayonet, quote unquote, because it's also a pretty cool knife, like I might just, well, they also make a lot of other products, so I might roll up some of their other products that I'm interested in, and I might have to get some of those for testing as well. But the reason why I like this is because it will turn a firearm that is inherently going to fail you. It's going to jam. You're going to run out of ammo. Something's going to happen to it eventually. It can turn something that's useless after you run out of ammo or have a malfunction into something that is a useful tool for self-defense. And that includes having a blade onto your firearm. So, oh man, I don't even know if this is it's gonna fit perfectly. Yeah, so this might just fit perfectly on my, so I don't have a lot of firearms because I don't really train, I don't really invest a lot into them, but hold on. Oh yeah, see, all right. Hey, we can get some testing. you know what? I know exactly what I diagnosed it. So the problem is that the point is so fine, it can't bear the weight. It's actually the opposite problem. I thought the knife might be too light, but the problem is that the tip is too fine to actually, when it sticks into the wood, to hold the entire weight of the knife. So it'll just fall out. I will need a softer target to really penetrate deeply, and my wood target is too hard. I can only penetrate a little bit of the tip, and that's a good test because, like I said, this tip is so fine and there's no damage to the tip. But just sticking it in here, it won't even stay straight up, where any knife will stay straight up. This one, oh, I got one. If you get it just right on this bevel where they meet, it will stay straight up. But on any other angle, it will fall down. Yes. So there is one sweet spot. You'd have to throw it upside down. And now I know from my videos, if I do throw it, I need to throw it upside down so that when it falls down, it has some of this more meat on this bevel. And if you get one, you'll know what I'm talking about. Anyways, this has the technology. This adds the technology to your firearm that if you have any type of malfunction, you can just push this red button and the blade will pop out. So I'm going to get this installed and then we'll talk more about it. Yeah, just get a drink of water real quick. Yeah, I'll bring this up a little bit closer to show you. So it just looks like a regular AR-15, nothing crazy about it, right? But let's just say, you know, you just got done defeating all your enemies and you're out of ammo. All out of ammo, see, no more ammo. All empty, no backup. Or it jammed, right? It's no more good, no good, out of batteries, went dead. That's when you flip it on this side right here and you got this red button, slide it forward. Now look what you've got. Shee! Now look what you got. Oh yeah. Now this, okay. Now see, this is what I'm talking about. See, now this makes guns fun for me. Something like this, something as simple as this. Something as simple as this makes guns fun for me. Finally, guns are fun again. Now, let's just see. That might be the profile. That might be the thumbnail right there. Let me just help. Bear with me, guys. Bing bong. Oh no, that's got to be the thumbnail right there. Oh yeah, bing bong. Okay. Chill out, guys, chill out. Nothing special, nothing crazy, nothing fancy. All right, anyways, now this makes guns fun for me. And if you want it even faster, take this out. Whoa, ooh. See, now, this reminds me of a bayonet. Now, you might not know this, but bayonets actually won this country, gave us America. Bayonets gave us America. This is one of the most American things you can do, is to put a bayonet on your pistol, okay? Now this thing right here, I mean, just the grip, it feels good. I can just grip this thing and just thrust it. I can grip and thrust, I mean, it's so good. If I was gonna how to get in a bayonet fight, this is the one I would want. It's just that uppercut move, the stick 'em, you just gotta the stick 'em, or you gotta stick them, or you can pick them. Pick them up like litter. Just, I don't know. Don't get too carried away. Don't get too carried away, but isn't this just beautiful? Oh. Yeah, I take it back. That might be the thumbnail right there. I mean, this thing weighs nothing. I kind of think now, oh no, it definitely won't now. You know, I kind of wanted to throw it. I kind of wanted to throw it and see if it would stick, but we already know it won't. It's fantasy. They might have we might come up with our own design though. Get something, because this is very light. This is about as light as a hatchet. So I could see that I could just probably throw this thing. Not that I would. It's kind of, I don't know how delicate it is, but this is just a fine piece of machinery right here. And does this one? No, this one. See, yeah. Still got the iron sights on it. But I was gonna say, sometimes I run an optic. Sometimes I run an optic. Let's just look at the fit of this. It was very easy to install. Let's just look at the fit of this real quick. Look how nice and tight it fits to that rail. I got the M-Lock version because if you don't run M-Lock, you're a psychopath, all right? I don't care. Let's debate it in the comments. I read every comment. If you don't run M-Lock, I mean, okay, unless you run like no rail. If you don't run no rail, no attachment, that's clean. I understand, okay? But if you run in a quad rail, brother, or a key mod, brother, you a psychopath, okay? And if you're one of them, leave a comment down below and we're gonna get you on the right path, all right? It's just so clean. Oh, you know what? I could have put it on the bottom. I could have put it on the bottom and had like a little, if I put it on the bottom, it might be more uniform, or, you know, it might be, because they do put bayonets on the bottom. I don't know why I put it on the side. I don't know what I was thinking. I think I just seen too many pictures of other people who had it. They put it on the side. But, you know, I just, see, what I'm trying to say is that when you hold it in your hand, if it was right on the bottom, you'd have better aim because it would be right in the alignment of your hand. Does that make sense? When you hold it like this, if you put it in the bottom rail, it'd be right in the center of your hand. You'd have really good, you'd just be like so precise with it, just carving pumpkins, right? When it's on the side, it's not too bad as long as you have this hand on it. So as long as I have this hand on it, I kind of know where to put it. I've got a really good read on where it's gonna go. But let's say I'm only having this hand. Let's say I've only got this hand free and I'm thrusting and I'm swirling and whirling and I'm running and gunning and I'm chopping and dicing, rocking and chopping. I'm not gonna have a perfect aim with this alignment. It's gonna be off to the left. But if I put it on the bottom, it might be better. But then also edge alignment. If I put it on the bottom, I'm gonna have to swing it out. I'm gonna have to swing it out like this to get the cuts. The way it is right now, I can go up and down with it. So maybe, hear me out, we think of some kind of way to get that edge alignment, you know, perpendicular so it can slide from the bottom, but the blade will be up and down. You know, I don't know, some crazy wild idea. It'll probably never happen. But yeah, basically I highly recommend this. I can't really say too much about it. It's just it's just a nice blade. It didn't break when I threw it 4 or 5 times. I had a dream of sticking it, but I just don't think it'll stick unless, well, I didn't know that you had to throw it upside down. I think I could get it to stick now, but I actually, let's see. Oh, so I can't shake the gun hard enough in that direct spot. So the button only makes a sound if you shake it with just a knife. Right now it doesn't, the button makes no sound. This is silent. It makes no sound. I gotta make sure the blade's down. Yeah, this thing makes no sound at all. See, you just spinning it like that. Push the button, blade's out. See, now this gives me a reason to train firearms. Now I could do all that cool, you know, when they throw them and they dust them. Man, I love that. I always, if I see that on my Instagram or a reel or a short, I always stop and watch them do that. You know, when they're throwing them and they're spinning them and they're dusting them. If I see that, I always stop and watch that. And yeah. Ooh, and I also like the color. Kept it black with the red dot, or with the red button, just like the charging handle is red. So, I mean, if you're in the thick of it, get you on this side. If you're in the thick of it and you see red, if you see red on either side, you know you got red. You know what they say, red is what? And then what do you say? You see red is what? And so you don't even got to think about it. And I mean, look at this. The only thing is, I guess, if you're into the thick of it, a criticism I would have. Let's just get this. RIP. They are coming back. These are coming back, but let's just say you're in the thick of it and you push this out, you know, and it's probably only because I have I don't know how 1 or 3 inch barrel length, but your hand is pretty close to the muzzles. See that? You don't want to lose a finger. So just be careful of that. Try to get it out there quick and don't try not to shoot while you're, you know, I don't really know the actual, if you know how you're actually supposed to do it. Are you supposed to shoot while you're deploying it? I don't think so. I think you're supposed to deploy it first But I mean, who knows? What if you need to be firing and deploy it at the same? No, that doesn't make sense. I guess you'd have to get your get your coverage fire down, then deploy it. Get the guy behind you and you're out. Oh, I'm out of ammo. That's what you do. So when you go boom, 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 click, boom, you're out. As soon as you hear click, you're in click, you're done, you're out. Mag's out. I would just say I'm just in my head thinking about what, I think of everything like it's a kata and what order, how I could use this as a martial art. I guess when you're boom, 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 click, first I would extend the blade, then I would drop the mag, honestly, because it just makes it actually almost makes it like a stick. Like I feel like I have just like a spear. Really nice. I can't wait to test it more. If you want to see more of this, I'll be testing it very thoroughly. I've actually got a few more things I want to test it on. I've also got another bad boy. This one right here though, this one's more for long range. So it might even benefit, this one's more for long range, so it might even benefit more for having a bayonet on it. Got the titanium muzzle brake. That's not a muzzle brake, I guess, because got the carbon fiber handle just to save weight. And then we got the quad stack. It's a Surefire quad stack. This one is more for a longer distance though, right here. Got the Leopold 1x4 red dot. Nothing crazy. But I think this might actually benefit to having a bayonet on it more, because when you're out there peaking or long distances, you might just want to, or even, this one I think has a 9 or 10 inch barrel. It terminates, the actual barrel terminates somewhere in here in the rail. And I used to hate that style till I found this muzzle brake. And I think if you have the right muzzle brake, it's fine. It's totally fine. And I used to run flip sights on this one, but now I love this Leopold. It's tried and true. And I run it on this quick detach. So now I just run the Leopold. It always works. You just got to change the battery once every 10 years to make sure you don't, Then I got this thing. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, it's great. It's great. This might actually benefit more for having a bayonet. We could run it. I could definitely run it. Let me know if you want to see me try the bayonet on that one. And then another one is I want to try to run the bayonet on this guy right here, because with the same philosophy as this one, the AR-15 and the AK-47, I like them short. And, because when you're pieing around a corner, the longer the barrel, you're just like, hello. But when you're short, you just, you know what I'm saying? So everything for me is a martial arts. I treat everything as a martial arts, and I try to get maximum advantage out of everything I do. If you want to see more of this one, and like I said, this one's just got a rail because they didn't have M-lock for the AK. If they had M-lock, I would have got it. But yeah, this one just got regular iron sights. Not much I can do about it. But I thought about modifying this one more, but they're getting harder to get, so I don't want to mess it up too much more. I might get another one to play around with. But anyways, if you like that video, leave me a comment. Like I said, love the comments. Leave me a comment. And I'm going to get into this bad boy more. Oh, one more thing. Almost forgot. So if you want to get one of these or get any other product from Upknife, you can use a code, Easy Queasy. Easy Queasy. It's right here on the screen. You get, I don't know what, I think it's 10% off. You get 10% off. And it's just a cool little thing for my viewers. And Easy Queasy, that's me. So Vegan Jutsu is just one of my projects. But if you want to hit me up, look up Easy Queasy. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Peace. Have a good night.